Hi guys, I'm probably going to get a lot of controversy from this video, but I want to state the facts and I want to give my academic opinion, my opinion. My name is Hector Arellano. I have a bachelor's degree in political science from the California State University, Long Beach. I have an AA degree in political science also from Cerritos Community College. And I just want to say the coronavirus pandemic seems to be out of hand because our government here in the US doesn't have a congruent plan to deal with the pandemic. Every state does what they want to do. The federal government has no perfect guidance. There's always discrepancies. Like one example, on Monday, President Trump posted a press conference where he was boasting himself, saying that the United States was the #1 leader in coronavirus testing, which is not true because many state governors have been saying that they don't have enough tests or that they don't have the capacity to do these tests. And when a reporter asked them, why are you making this a competition? And does it matter if people are dying or not? Because you're making this seem like a game. When the reporter said that, Trump rudely told her, why don't you ask China? Yet again, the reporter was an Asian American reporter. And he asked her that rudely. And then when another reporter wanted to intervene, a reporter from CNN, President Trump immediately cut the press conference. And then last week, and the past 2 weeks, there's been a constant debate throughout the country about whether we should reopen or stay closed, which doesn't make sense because, I understand people are tired and they want to get out of the quarantine and they want to go out and about, but the government creating this discrepancy between the federal and the state is just making people more mad and annoyed. It's like here in California, they just announced that they were going to make us here in LA County stay at home order until August. It's like, when is this going to end? Is it going to last throughout the entire year? I read on CNN this morning that the UC systems and the CSU university systems might not go back in the fall. It's like, when is this crisis over? And then again, I'm wondering, with all the advancements in technology that we have and that many countries have, why can't countries throughout the world come together along with the WHO and form a coalition to bring out a vaccine? Regular citizens are willing to volunteer themselves to get tested and to try out the vaccine. With all this technology, the question is, aren't we in the 21st century? Can't we get a vaccine out if countries come together and make a vaccine? It's like, why isn't that possible? Or is it just a nefarious plan to kill off global population, to switch over to a different system of government, to switch over to only technological type of work and get rid of the workforce? What's going on? It just makes me question these things. And I'm a person who studied. I'm a person who has an education. And I'm asking myself these questions. Like today, the recent numbers. According to Reuters, globally there is 4.3 million cases. There's over 290,000 deaths. And over 1.4 million people have recovered. Yes, the recoveries look good, but the numbers of deaths and the numbers of cases are still rising. Here in the US alone, there is 1.3 million cases. There's over 82,000 deaths, and there's 246,000 people recovered. Yes, the recoveries are there, but the deaths and the cases are still growing. When will this stop? When will things get better? These are the questions we need to ask ourselves, and we need to demand that our governments throughout the world bring out a vaccine. People's lives are on hold. People are dying. When are the governments going to do something about it? That's what we should ask them. And then ask ourselves the question, aren't we in the 21st century? Good night and think.